Data security for most of the SME is a roadblock to industrial transformation. Do you agree?
I don't think so.
Why?
If you want to know more,
let's Sembang AIoT. Okay, good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Very good afternoon. Today, I think it's a very cloudy day. I've just spoken to one of the Penang, I had an online meeting with one of the Penang customers. They say Penang is hotter than KL.
KL usually around this hour will start raining.
Yeah, at least we are raining. And then also we discussed about the 𝐼𝐸𝐼𝐸 Dam in Penang. The water is going very low. Yeah. So if you follow one of our prediction, yeah, you follow one of the prediction, a few months ago, when you talk about, you asked me, right? You asked me whether it's going to be water is going to be water cut, you know.
Yeah.
Looks like my prediction is correct.
The prediction become real.
Okay, thank you for watching Let's Sembang AIoT, episode number 46. Yeah, 46. So today, as the question be put up by me, data security, is data security a roadblock to industrial transformation? Yeah, can you say no, right?
No.
Yeah, it shouldn't be lah. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. But in reality, if you go to talk to some of the SME manufacturer, so probably they are very scared about big data being so transparent, data sending to the cloud. They are very afraid. And also you want to see other people logging into the factory to view something, even they are more afraid. Yeah. So you say no, right?
Yeah.
So why is this fear come from?
So if everything is not sent to a cloud, not sent to the internet, within local, then the data security is actually not something important at all.
Yeah. Okay. So that is a thing. So today we want to touch about this topic about data security. If you refer back to our video, sometime back we invited Dr. Lim from Malacca. So he's an expert in this security. We talk about data security, network security, and then also we talk about AAA, right? AAA.
Yes.
If you apply AAA, at least you are somewhere, you know, so you don't need to be so afraid. So I think the main issue is not about whether they fear, because they don't know. Maybe you still don't know, and maybe you know a little bit, but you don't trust, you know, what people is talking to you. So today we want to clarify this issue and then give you more confidence to do your digital transformation or do your industrial transformation, especially for this industrial 4.0. Let's come back to this industrial 4.0 issue when we speak about industrial 4.0. These are the 4 design principles. You know, data transparency. Data transparency need some kind of security in order to get this one happen in a more trustworthy manner or something like that. Yeah. So data transparency, and then you also need to have connectivity. Wow, I let these people connect to my machine from outside, from this place. You also very scared. So if you apply a proper security level, let it be. You know, it should be okay. Yeah. So in this other part of this industrial 4.0, other than this data security, data transparency, connectivity, decentralization. Decentralization is another fear sometimes. Wow, if I let the system do the decision making, will it be safe or not? That is another fear that in most of the people, you know. So you see, this is kind of paradigm shift where industrial 3.0 to 4.0, people, you know, you need to do decentralization. How can you achieve that? So the most basic fundamental thing that you have to shift your belief. You have to believe that the system security is okay, everything is okay, it can transform. So these are the area. So yeah, the last one I forgot already. What is the fourth principle about digital transformation? In all this is technical assistant, you know. So with all these one, the technical assistant only can come into play as this technical assistant is related, is some in the context of technical assistant, AI or IoT that come into help is if you can have a good workflow, that technical assistant should be able to come in to make a good decision for you. Yeah. So coming back to the data security, maybe can we share one of the slides? Okay. I think this is in 3 years ago. Yeah, 3 years ago, I was put to I was invited to present in one of the IoT for you event. So I spoke about this data security. You know, and the left-hand side, if you can see one of the book, this is what networks. I supposed to bring the book because in my house, I forgot to bring. You know, maybe I can show you. This is a network security test lab. Talking about how hacker use Wireshark, how hacker use this all the techniques to break to hack your system. Yeah. So this book is about that thing. That was many years ago, yeah. So so in the author talk about the total number of device connected, those IoT device being connected. At that time they projected about 5 years later, you know. So the book was published, I think 2014, 2015, and then 5 years later they projected about 20 million, 20 million IoT devices being connected. So when more and more device being connected on the network, the security become more and more important. Yeah, and then moving forward, and then also they're projecting in 2022, you know. So the numbers has increased exponentially. You see, not so steep, but I think after pandemic it will be shooting up faster. That's why we talk about security, data security in this discussion. So see if let's say this part will be beneficial to you. You know, this information is beneficial to you. Will be good. The most important thing, you have that kind of in the digital transformation process, you know, with this security that you have in mind, then you can apply it properly, then you can move from one stage to another level. Yeah, that's the most important thing. By the way, you are watching Let's Sembang AIoT. My name is Cecily.
Yeah, my name is 𝐀𝐩𝐫𝐢𝐥.
So we are doing this live. We are going to do some changes now. You know, we have done this one on every Friday for the past until now 46 session, 46 episode. We are going to have 4 more to break 50. Okay, right after 50, maybe we are going to do some changes. We are going to do some changes. Probably we will present that in a different way, or video way, or something like that. I think from what we heard, many people appreciate some of the sharing that we have shared, and then some of them feel like not so relevant. You know, I think it's natural because we are talking about sometimes it's topic that is more very technical. Not many people bother what is going on. It's not related to them anyway. So okay, let's move on. Because of this part of the And can we move on to the next slide? So because of all these things, data security, as you know, it become very important. And one of the case during my presentation, during my presentation, this presentation during the time, there's one colonial pipeline being shut down because of the ransom. Just happened during the time.
Oh.
Yeah. So they are suspecting this part is done by the Russian black, don't know what, you know. They lock up this thing and then they put a ransom, 4.4 million USD or something like that. they do this ransom attack. So that's why you see the kind of security is the risk can be very high. Yeah. So but if you, let's say you fear about that, you don't know what to do, sometimes it will be it become a roadblock to you. Yeah. So let's discuss different area of attack in terms of data security. One of them is a very famous one on the right hand side, phishing. Maybe you want to explain about phishing website. What does this phishing do?
Phishing website, usually they create a fake website that using a URL that looks like the original website. So you accidentally click inside, then inside there usually to ask you to fill in some information, and then you give all the information. Actually, the moment you key in your information, they already take your data. Before you click the submit button, they already take your data.
Yeah, you mentioned about accidentally, right? Actually, accidentally is an excuse. You cannot be accidentally click. So some of these things, it has to be educated lah. It has to be educated. Because speaking about that, also this morning I was talking to Chen. Maybe we need to give our people to have this kind of awareness, kind of program, security awareness program.
Okay.
Don't go and accidentally is a kind of excuse lah. You see, phishing website it can cost you a lot of things, Yeah. Especially for those people who on the SMS, send you SMS, your parcel, something like that. You key in your password or you pay something. That is a phishing website. I think this is a phishing attack. This phishing attack is everywhere. If you know some of this logic of phishing, you won't be accidentally click onto the thing. Have you?
No.
Okay, So
yeah, I know the logic behind it.
Same to me. But last time I'm a bit naughty. I purposely key inside, then I will type in what, go to shit. my this password is go to shit. Okay, so this kind of thing happen. So this is one part of the phishing website, and then the other part will be the SQL injection threat. This one happened in some of the project in our customer place. They put in the SQL. Don't know, somehow the SQL database always corrupt. After that, we trace. You know what happened? This internet they are using is using a fixed IP internet using SIM card. This place definitely got people visited before. A lot of people scanning this IP. Yeah. They can go in. Then very unlucky your SQL, you still use everything default. The people come in, so they go and they recovered, corrupt again. Then later on, this SIM card, they change the SIM card. Then it's stabilized for a while. Then they change the password and so on. So this part is about this what they call the SQL injection threat. Password attack. What is this password attack?
Password attack. They call it as a dictionary attack. So they have some file inside got a lot of password that commonly used by most of the people. And even some of the password now we can use the AI to generate. We use that because now after the AI study all this dictionary, it knows what type of password people like to use. And they use when they do the password attack, actually they just try an error, try one by one. And then the AI even will try the most common password used by most of the people. Try to guess your password first.
Yeah, because right now AI can learn how normally your password come up. A lot of time you can see, hey, your date of birth is your password,
Yes.
or maybe your initial, or your mother name or your cat name is your password or something like that. These people already try. AI know, okay? So this is the password attack. And then we come to this man in the middle attack. Man in the middle attack is something like, especially for these people who want to, they host something in the middle so that you go in, you put in, very similar to just now, very similar to what happened in what they call the other attack. So it's they intercept your data, and then they use your data to insert there. Then he asks you again, so you give him something, so he will intercept, and then you take away your whatever thing. So yeah. So and then we have another one will be ransom. Ransom, you know already.
Ransom they encrypt all your file. You cannot open your file.
Yeah. Okay. And then the distributed DDoS. What could be the DDoS? How the DDoS like?
DDoS usually they will control multiple computers. All those computers become their bot, and then those computers will send a lot of message to your server.
Yeah. You clock up your IP, the same IP. Yeah. So until you cannot breathe, other people can log in. This happened to a lot of this kind of online commercial, this kind of what they call e-commerce website. If let's say the people want to play you out, they can wipe you out. One day you cannot operate. The whole day you cannot operate. Something like that. So that is a DDoS attack. Then the other is a very, very minor attack. But I just want to touch one more, the AI power attack. AI power attack is not so common, but then people know your machine learning algorithm, they can give you fake thing. Something like that. It's related to giving the injected wrong information, so you make your decision make wrongly. Something like that. That is one of the part. So how maybe today we can discuss about in a certain place how can we prevent that? Because maybe some of our audience to you of course over the radio many people talk about this one before they only advise you certain thing, but this one we do a bit of coverage. Although our intention is to protect more of the industrial application, but all this method applies to your daily life. This is something that we want to do. Okay, so can we? Okay, if you talk about industrial, if you talk about industrial IoT security in different sector, for example, smart manufacturing, we always talk about smart manufacturing, smart utility, smart city, smart transportation. You tend to have a PLC, IoT edge gateway, historian server, edge HMI, traffic controllers, NVR, DVR, all those things. What is the most common that you think people would like to hack?
The most common one in industry.
Maybe camera?
Yeah. I think camera is the most easier to hack.
People try to hack your camera and then they try to steal your information.
They can see what you are doing.
Okay. SCADA. But one thing I notice every time we talk about security, we have a certain device on board to a server or cloud or any other centralized server. We cannot run away from having a certificate, data, password, you key in. But we seldom see from the top down, I want to access to the PLC give me certificate. There's no such thing, right? Does a PLC give you certificate for you to log in remotely?
No.
No. Actually, to go inside your system is not so easy. It's not so easy. At least you got you know, if you're covered by a firewall, usually you are okay. Can I say that? You're okay, because practically my PLC use IP address, you also don't know, and then you have to pass through my firewall, and then you have to break my password in order to come in. You know, so you require a lot of the effort. You require a lot of effort. Some more. Right now we are on broadband, usually on dynamic IP. So 5 days ago and 5 days from now, my IP may be different. So it make it more difficult for hacker, because sometimes hacker, if you maintain that one for so long, that's why I say, you know, one of the case, the fixed IP on this router, because it's maintain the same IP so they can take time, you know, even to break until you hack your password, then they can go in. That is different. That's why for fixed IP, web hosting, all those things, they need a different method to protect. Yeah, that is one thing. Okay, let's move on. This is something like a kind of a revision to me, because this one I talked about this one about 3.5 years ago. So of course, industrial IoT security vulnerability protocol, also in the industrial world, you should know MQTT is running on
port 183.
183. Modbus you run on 502. OPC UA 4840 or 4841 is very common. And then the Telnet, is it 23?
Telnet I seldom use it.
There's one 21 is one.
No, 22 SSH.
SSH is 22, okay. And then HTTP, port 80. And then there's one more, RTSP.
RTSP 554.
Just now I hack the camera, they can use RTSP.
Yes.
Okay. Then SQL, it can be 554. It can be other numbers, port also. These are the ports. IP address is different. This we're talking about more TCP/IP layer. So in all of these application, whether you are smart transport, smart manufacturing, you know, you require to use this device or this protocol, you tend to use the standard port. So there is a reason why, you know, you should use other port number, non-standard port number. Would that be help? Will that help or not?
Not really help.
Not really help.
Not really help.
People still can do it. But at least it's not so straightforward Your this one, I hack camera 554, I come in 554, you use 554, then I come in already, I engage with you, then I can do some hacking already. If let's say you use other port, maybe they take time to
just take a little bit longer time, extra few minutes.
So that may not be the right solution, but I think by using firewall with some encryption and things like that, maybe will help. Okay, move to the third page. So in the smart manufacturing IoT security, what we are concerning about this security part will be mostly what do you need to do? You are accessing to the cloud, you are publishing using OPC UA, you are publishing using MQTT, or you are publishing using REST API. So from this diagram, you can see, we have the bottom side, you have this IoT Edge gateway gathering data from the production. Then you publish data to this local MQTT gateway. At the same time, also you may be publishing to the cloud, the cloud side. And then you have a local SCADA or MES system running. So these are the areas that we have. What is the exciting? So today, actually I talked to Kenan. Maybe Kenan, we want to show the audience what is exactly MQTT kind of security available. What is the what are the
OPC UA?
OPC UA. How do you configure the security part, and also the REST API or Web API? So are we ready to show to some of our audience?
Yeah, we need to ask our colleague. Is he ready? or not?
So he's at the remote side to show us Amil. Are you there, Amil? Maybe you want to explain here. Okay, before we move into this part to show you the part, can we have a break time video? So let our guy configure the.
Smart factory awareness with AI and IoT is a door-opening course that will bring you to realize the implementation of the smart factory process using the latest technology such as artificial intelligence, industrial Internet of Things, and others. Other than the theoretical concept of Industrial Revolution 4, you'll be able to get a hands-on experience on how to perform data collection, how to deploy, object detection model, and many more. If you're interested, feel free to click at the link below and WhatsApp us.
Okay. So the AI voice just now is not me. It's not me, but it's another me. Yeah, it's me talking lah. Okay. We're trying to generate using the AI. Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Next time we generate half me and half 𝐀𝐩𝐫𝐢𝐥 one. We combine, see how. Okay. Is Amil ready to show? And then 𝐀𝐻𝐫𝐢𝐥, maybe you want to explain this part.
Okay. So this one you are looking at
This is the Adistra SCADA software.
Adistra
Okay,
SCADA.
just a quick introduction. This is one of the SCADA package called Adistra. In terms of communication, in terms of driver, it's quite complete. You know, it's quite powerful SCADA software, which our company distribute. Yeah. So in this area, in the screen here, 𝐀𝐻𝐫𝐢𝐥 will explain to you what are the possible configuration that you need to secure your connectivity. Maybe 𝐀𝐻𝐫𝐢𝐥, you can.
I mean, we start with the MQTT first.
So this is one of the driver.
Yeah, this is a driver to configure the MQTT. So usually we will have the username and password.
Right.
So these are the most basic thing. We have the username, user, and the password. And then when you want to connect to the cloud, of course you want your data is being encrypted.
Yeah.
So we will have the client certificate path. So it's some sort of like, for example, over here we have the AIoT 𝐀𝐩𝐫𝐢𝐥.tm. So it's a certificate path. And if you want to further enhance the security, you even can set a certificate password for your certificate.
I see.
But in this case, we didn't enable it because not all the clients have this capability to.
Not all the server.
Not all the clients. Actually.
Okay.
Our server have the ability to support this thing, but not all the clients have the ability.
So for this case, we want to put in the certificate password also can?
Yes.
Okay. What does this certificate password protecting?
It's protecting the certificate.
So if you don't have the password to open the certificate, also you cannot open.
Yeah.
I see. So usually people open the certificate, they can see the certificate, right?
Yes.
So this one is a certificate with the password.
Yeah.
Okay.
So these are the most basic security feature provided by the MQTT. So with the correct username and password, you are authorized to access to the broker. And then using the certificate, the data that you transmit out or you are receiving is being encrypted. So even if someone try to sniff all your MQTT packet, it doesn't able to decrypt it. It cannot see the content.
Okay. So yeah, this first part is MQTT driver inside the Adistra SCADA software. So with this MQTT client, this is a MQTT client, you can connect to any broker supporting the this set of security where you can have a username and password first level, and the second level with the certificate, and the third level with the certificate with the password. Yeah. So with this one, how, if let's say really the hackers still want to hack, can they, how can they come in here? Is it
They want to go into the MQTT broker. I think there's no way already.
okay?
I cannot figure out how to do it already.
Okay. There's no way. But a lot of hacker audience who watched us this one, surely they will say you are bullshitting. Okay, never mind. It's all right. So we will just move on to second part.
Okay, so now we move to the web API.
Web API.
Okay, so for the web API, so if you look at the authentication that side, the 𝐀𝐩𝐫𝐢𝐥, we have the beer token. So this one is we have the token generated by the server. So in order for you to connect to the server, you need to get the token from the server first. So another way is,
So is this token every time static, or it changes from time to time?
there are few types of token. Some of them they are static forever. Some of them they are dynamic tokens. So after maybe 5 minutes, it will expire, and then the server will issue you another new token. But provided first you must have the access to the server first, then the server will give you a new token.
Okay.
So another one is the basic authentication. So this one is the username and the password.
Okay. So that means username and password and token is different set of different set of security.
Yes.
So which one is more secure?
Token.
Token is more secure.
Yes, token is more secure.
Okay. So yeah, token is more secure.
And then for the HTTP, okay, this one is the web API. So by using the username, password, and the token, actually it's not enough. The server itself must provide the HTTPS, so that the data you send to the server is all being encrypted.
So this web API basically is a encrypted version on HTTPS.
Yes.
On HTTPS.
Yeah.
Does this one support both HTTP and HTTPS also?
Yeah, they support both.
Yeah. So can I say, if you are accessing or you are publishing data to the external, it's best to use HTTPS.
Yes.
Within your own network, you can choose anytime.
Actually, within own network, we also recommend use the HTTPS.
Okay.
Yeah, and then the last one is the OPC UA.
Okay, before moving to OPC UA, if you follow some of our videos, I think we have 2 or 3 sessions making use of the web API to retrieve data from some of our what we call AIoT Connect device. So we are able to retrieve. At the same time, also the last one is the temperature.
Yeah.
Using the web API also, yes. Right? So do you apply any certificate within that thing?
No.
So it's a username, password. Also no.
Username, password. Got username, password. Yeah.
Or token only.
That time we use username and password.
Username and password. Okay. Maybe local, you can be maybe not more loosely secured. That is fine. Okay, let's move to the OPC UA. Not many times you can see OPC UA configuration. Today, I think this is one.
Myself also seldom use OPC UA.
OPC UA seems to be OPC UA protocol seems to be very kind of favorite in a certain country, but there are a lot of people also don't like OPC UA. They think OPC UA is It's not a very good protocol to use. Okay.
Yeah, same to the OPC UA, they also have the username and password, like MQTT, SADI, they all support username and password. Okay, and then at the bottom we have the security setting. Security mode, you have a none, sign, and encrypt. Okay, the sign here means it's related to some certificate things. That's why you have the sign and encrypting.
But I think the security policy there at the right-hand corner down there seems like it has many options. That is very secure thing that they're talking about already.
Yes, that one we have the AES 128
encryption method.
Yeah, the encryption method. How do we perform the encryption?
Okay. So compared to MQTT, and OPC UA, which one is more, in terms of security, which one is more stringent in this case?
Security.
Looks like OPC UA has got more level of a security level.
Actually, for the MQTT itself, especially when we are using the certificate, because the certificate is generated from the cloud side, the MQTT broker. So when we generate at the MQTT broker, when you generate a certificate, we also can decide which encryption algorithm we want to use. For example, the AES 128 or AES 256. All these things is decided by the user itself.
I see. Okay. So
basically, they can achieve some level of security.
Okay, that is a part about this OPC UA. This is a part of here. This part we are talking about OPC UA client. We are talking about OPC UA. Okay, so that part, I think you go to the other side. Okay, so before we go on to one of my last information, the OPC UA in Adistra is able to give you connection to some of the OPC server, different OPC server. This is one of the very useful data transmission or data exchange method, which is used in the IoT, especially the IoT way. And then we move on to the last one. So in order to do all these things, so first of all, in order to get you into the more secure environment, first of all, for the previous system setup, you need to have a firewall, a basic firewall, and then you need to have a TLS for those for things that you want to publish to the cloud, or SSL It can be SSL, and then followed by. Can we move to? And also you can apply VPN. If let's say you see what happened is SSL or HTTPS is only protecting your content, but VPN is actually covering the whole your network. Even you cannot access to the network information. It's kind of tunnel within it.
Create a tunnel.
So if you want to make that more secure, that VPN you can pull in the VPN. For your information, we have conducted several training in terms of setting up open VPN on a 4G gateway routers and also publishing to the cloud. Also, we are using VPN. So if you have those requirements, also you can get. You can contact us, or we should be able to share more things with you. So can we see my last thing? See whether if there's anything more. Of course, the HTTPS HTTPS. So I told you, HTTPS in only protecting your content, But if you want to protect your whole network from other people from tapping in, VPN is still a better solution together. Or you can have double. So okay. VLAN is also one of them within your network, virtual private network, or virtual LAN. You can also apply virtual LAN. Virtual LAN is something like non-existing what they call non-existing local area network or wide area network, but then it is on the virtual side. Other non authorized people is not able to tap onto that. They are not able to access. You can also, for the local virtual LAN, you can do that. Yeah. So this will be the last part on operation technology security integration. As you know, ExomTech, we do have this INA 100. You can apply some of your network security software or firmware inside that will allow you to even further segregate, certain unauthorized people of accessing the network, especially on the left-hand side. You can see on the left-hand side you have robotics. You don't want people to touch about this robotic automation. You don't want the people to go into the SCADA. When you publish to a cloud, the device can help you to filter out those things. This one mainly on the data security on the firewall side. Okay, I think that is good enough. If you want to do this one. But just one last thing, whenever this is the second time I'm speaking about this part. Whenever you go to the public Wi-Fi, public Wi-Fi. So you think, when you want to connect to the public Wi-Fi, you want to do some bank transaction. In order to stay secure, what do you need?
Need a VPN.
You need a VPN.
You need a VPN.
Yeah. So sometimes, most of the day, you see a lot of people think, hey, HTTPS already encrypted. I'm very safe already. I'm very safe. But you are on other people's network, or you're on other people's network. So in your mobile phone or on your laptop, some offer you some VPN connection.
Yeah.
If you use a VPN connection, you further encrypted, cover you. Other people don't know where you are heading to, any information they don't have. So that will help you to, put those hacker or whatever people who want to sniff your information from whatever activity they do. Especially for bank transaction, people used to go to hotel and then you log into a network, right?
Yeah.
Because you don't know whether the network at the back, who is still hiding at the back. This one is very dangerous.
Yes.
You can.
Even though the network got password, also no use.
Network got a password.
Network got password, also no use.
So these are the things that I think is very important. So as a closing, I hope you guys enjoy this session sharing, and also beneficial to you. If let's say you want to implement any digital transformation or industrial transformation, you want to make sure your thing is fully covered, protected, so that you can move it more to this end of industrial 4.0. So that will be able to give you some kind of hints or some kind of guidance for you to proceed. So with that, we would like to end this one by saying Sembang bukan Sembang.
Okay, kita Sembang Technology.
Kita Sembang AIoT. Thank you very much. We'll see you in the next session. Bye-bye.